Hi everyone. Well, as an animal liberationist and a eco-socialist, it's a great pleasure to be able to give a talk to this conference. So, how can veganism save the world? An important question to ask is, what is the one thing done by humans that causes the most killing and suffering? In my view, that's the consumption by humans of animal products. Worldwide, about 50,000 of our fellow animals are killed every second to feed the human population. All of it quite unnecessary because we could all live healthily on a vegan diet. Most of those animals suffer horrendously in the process of being farmed or caught and slaughtered. Animal farming and the fishing industry also cause huge death and suffering to free living animals that inhabit the natural world. The environmental group Climate Healers has published a paper which shows how animal farming is 87% responsible for the climate crisis. And of course, the main victims of the climate crisis in terms of those who suffer and die because of it aren't humans, but are our fellow animals. Animal agriculture is also the number one cause of habitat destruction, biodiversity loss, extinction, and soil destruction. The fishing industry is a greater cause of global heating than all of aviation and is responsible for 50% of the plastic pollution in the ocean through discarded nets and other fishing tackle. So if all humans adopted a vegan diet, that would be of massive benefit to this planet and all sentient life forms that inhabit it. But there's even more, because veganism isn't just a diet, it's also a lifestyle, and more than anything, it's a philosophy. In the words of Donald Watson, who's credited with coining the word vegan together with his wife Dorothy, and was one of the founders of the vegan social movement. He said, veganism is opposed to the exploitation of all sentient life. And this means that although the focus of veganism has always been to oppose the exploitation of non-human animals by humans, its scope also includes opposition to the exploitation of humans by humans. And in my view, it also includes the oppression of both our fellow animals and humans by humans, because it would be inconsistent to be opposed to exploitation and not to be opposed to oppression. All this shows the importance of educating as many people as possible to become vegan according to the true meaning of veganism. Not just because the effect that would have in people changing their diet and lifestyle, but also the effect it would have politically and economically. The worrying rise of the far right throughout the world hasn't come by magic. These politicians weren't imposed from the sky. It's happened because ordinary people have voted for those individuals. Therefore, it's vital that we change the mindset of as many people as possible so that they become opposed to all exploitation and oppression and are prepared to behave and vote accordingly. The more vegans we create, the more vegan politicians we will have, because some of those people will want to become politicians, and the more vegans we'll have to vote them into office. And we don't have to persuade everyone to become philosophically vegan. In fact, we don't even have to persuade a majority, just a substantial minority. For instance, in the last general election here in the UK, the Labour Party came to power after winning just 20% of the vote of the electorate. And in the USA, Donald Trump became president after receiving just 30% of the electoral vote. And a truly vegan administration could bring in strong measures to promote both animal liberation and social justice, putting an end to animal agriculture and the fishing industry, properly combating the climate crisis, abolishing hunting, ending animal experimentation, and as far as humans are concerned, making every effort to combat sexism, racism, homophobia, and other forms of prejudice, and provide proper welfare for all citizens, and take measures to end capitalism, which is the enemy of all sentient life on this planet. What is needed, therefore, is a massive global effort by all vegans and pro-vegan organisations to spread the vegan message as much and as often as we possibly can. And who knows, maybe we can really save the world and bring liberation to all sentient life that inhabits it. Thank you.